Tonight, the only reason why I would hope to see poor bastards of the Jets lose is specifically in the dream, the hope, nay, the desperation of begging for them to finally fire their coach. Although knowing us, we're probably going to dominate the Broncos tonight, and that is a tragedy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Co-op. 0-16 is still a dream, right? I suppose, Trevor Lawrence looks pretty good. And we got a lot of other we're going to have a lot of other picks to work with next season as well. We're going to have 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks next season, right? So I'm happy about that. And then we're going to have, 2 first-round picks in 2022. So I think we're going to be in a prime position to stock up all the guys that we're going to need around T-Law since, I think Gase has probably ruined Darnold. But there you go. There's your not normal introduction to a video. This was more of a boring type one, or a sportsy type one, perhaps. Maybe not boring. We are here. We're ready to clap some cheeks, play some video games. I'm Nathanias, and we are currently at level 11. We got the Mecha Battle Carrier Lord for Stetmann on our Prestige quest. Maybe this is a unit that'll benefit more from the Stellalites, because Mecha Battle Carrier Lords are expensive. They are hard to get a lot of, but they also benefit greatly from the support that can be given by the Stellalites. So if the Stellalites themselves cannot be destroyed, then it stands to reason that you might be able to have some more better protracted long-term engagements using Mecha Battle Carrier Lords. So we'll try to do that. We're on Cradle of Death, which is a map that I just, this map's like vanilla ice cream. If it's the only thing that you have, yeah, of course I'll have some. But if there's literally any other option, I'm going with that. If you've got chocolate, if you've got, chocolate chip cookie dough, if you've got coffee ice cream, mint chocolate chip's my favorite. Obviously, anything peanut butter related, I will go for. I mean, look at me. Do you think I ever say no to peanut butter or anything peanut related? No. The answer is no. Just in case anybody out there wasn't sure why I said it like that. It's because the answer's no.
Not enough minerals.
I love peanuts, man.
I've never seen a battle station like this.
Only Zelnaga artifacts.
Mobius Tech, something else. Only Zelnaga artifacts seem to affect it.
Before it fires on Dominion colonies, but I'll need you to escort them.
Yeah. You need me to do your job for you. Hey, how do you deal with carriers when you're going mech? Build a lot of battle cruisers. Nathan, 6 battle cruisers isn't enough. A lot of battle cruisers. Nathan, 12 battle cruisers isn't enough. A lot of battle cruisers. Nathanias, 14 battle cruisers isn't enough. I said build a lot of battle cruisers. If you don't get your battle cruiser numbers up to at least 16, are you even trying? Do you even care to win the game? Like, what are you doing, man? You know what I mean? You're like that guy who's standing at the subway station who like has a job, and everyone's like, "Why are you just standing here? Are you homeless? Like, are you pandering? Do you need money?" You're like, "No, I'm just, I just want things to be better. I just got off work. I'm just gonna come sit here now and be upset." And I'm like, "What do you think is gonna change doing this, man? You've already got some things going for you. Why are you trying to throw everything away just so you can be in a bad mood? You know what I mean? Build more battle cruisers." That was the whole point of that little story I just told, If no one's forcing you to sit at a dirty subway begging for money, then why are you? You know what I mean? Should I not go past 5 factories? You should never go past 5 factories. No. You should absolutely never in a million years go past 5 factories when you're playing mech versus Protoss. Because at the end of the day, there is no army you can build out of just factories that will beat a Protoss who builds carriers and stuff. There is no army. There's no army. You're not going to win. I know what you're thinking, but Nate, I've won with Thors before. Yeah, but when eventually if you get good at the game and you play versus people above 4,000 MMR, you're not beating somebody who gets to 10 carriers with Thors. Doesn't happen. It's impossible at any actual high level play. So You gotta be mindful of stuff like that. These guys don't get the buffs at all, right? These guys get nothing. That sucks. It makes me a little bit sad. It is what it is.
Thank you for deploying.
Thank you for deploying me. You are kind and grateful. Kind creator. Gotta have them satellites covering everything. Are you all mechanical? Sometimes I like to think I have a heart.
The battle station's readying its attack. We need to get going. You did it. The construct's just rubble now.
Pineapple and pizza, full disclosure, I get double pineapple. I mean, I don't like sweet things on my food. I don't really like to eat food that tastes too sweet in general. I make a slight exception for some really good barbecue, but even then, I much prefer things that are going to taste more savory or salty. The only sweet things I like in life to eat are desserts, generally. So this is an easy question for me to answer because it's not really a matter of whether or not I like pineapple. It's just I like pizza because it's got a good salty, savory flavor profile to it, you know? I wouldn't put something sugary or, you know, sweet onto my pizza just because I want to have, you know. Does that make sense? I have no interest in eating that. If I want something sweet, I'm just gonna have an Italian ice or some ice cream. Like that's what I enjoy out of as far as sugary stuff goes. So.
The bad guys are coming. I hope he got her.
If you're like, Nate, are you okay with me eating pineapple on pizza? Yes. I don't care if you live with 2 husbands and you're a dude because it's none of my business. Live your life, dog. Live your life. Live your life and don't sweat it, bro. But these things can't really kill my dudes because I can just run the heal, right?
Good work. One less construct to deal with. That's one truck down. Hurry up before it goes up in flames.
What should we do?
What should we do?
I will follow your command,
I will follow your command, Master Egon. Damn!
Complete. And we've delayed them from activating the battle station's weapons.
That was a big explosion.
Doing quite well. We should keep up this pace.
We're doing quite well. Oh, do you think we should keep doing well? Oh, I thought we were gonna just pull off the gas pedal and lose now. That's actually what my strategy was completely based around. Okay? Karax, you're written like if they went to the writers of Dragon Ball Z and said, find a way to make Krillin sound like more of a okay, Karax? Grow a spine. Get some hair on your whatever Protoss have.
As soon as they noticed your presence here.
On your mouthless face. Get some hair there.
Artifacts will sever the connection real quick.
Never liked Karax. He's too much of a goody two-shoes. He dies first in the zombie apocalypse because he's like, no, I can save you. And then naturally, no one gets saved. That's not what happens. Everyone dies. That's what happens, just to be clear.
Master Egon, you are a wise and kind creator. What is your command?
It's better to have a lifeless robot slave monster.
Whatever you need.
Those jerks want to destroy our home. Do not let them.
I will do it.
The nukes don't kill the Steadalites either. That is nice. I mean, the Steadalites normally regenerate themselves over time, which is one of the reasons why you typically wouldn't be like really that miffed by it. I need the gas. Chrono.
Your swarm's totally jacked.
I am activating Chrono Boost now. That should greatly increase.
the output of our structures.
Bad news, commanders. An attack wave is coming for your truck.
I'll drive your truck. I'll roll every window down till I burn up
Defend your allies' truck, will you?
every back road in this town.
You didn't build your base, but the forces are under attack.
Anything for my best friend. Of course.
Is that Statman? That's right.
Or I will stop being your best friend.
I don't need friends. I'm Batman.
Sensors are optimal.
I'm in a good mood today, if you guys couldn't tell.
Sensors indicate hostile
In a
protein
good
signatures.
mood today. I got my little Founders coffee. I put my protein omega 3 milk stuff into it, so I'm happy. Life is good. Cheers. I took a little break from StarCraft for the last week. Week and a half was pretty nice. This game is just so stressful when you play it versus other people, you know? I literally made a new Battle.net account today so that I could set it as a child account and use the parental control features of StarCraft, of Battle.net, excuse me, to literally block the ability for the account to communicate with anybody else. This is a thing you can do, by the way. You can actually do it to any Battle.net account email. You can do it to your own if you want. Obviously, there might be some reasons why you do want to talk to people. I can't do it on my main account because I use that for work, right? I actually need to be able to... I actually need to be able to communicate on my main account. So I got this other account. It's got no friends on it either. You get more frames per second, by the way, in StarCraft. You get more FPS. If you disable, if you have no friends at all on your friend list, you actually get a ton of FPS back. One of the reasons why my FPS is always laggy when I'm doing any of these things is obviously co-op is bad enough, but I have like 50 people added just from work, you know, like observers for different tournaments and stuff. So I discovered how to properly use that feature, and now people can't harass me when I play StarCraft anymore, which is great, you know? You know, I don't want to quit doing StarCraft. I just want people to stop harassing me because they don't like my opinions. My opinions, to be clear. So, it's not like I'm robbing anybody or murdering people or kidnapping people's dogs, you know? I just kind of, you know, just kind of have thoughts that some folks don't like, so it's nice. So that'll be good. Hopefully that'll make playing the game less stressful. I can't even post messages in chat myself. So, very exciting times.
Chrono Boost online.
I need corruptors to build mecha battle carrier lord dudes, right? That's...
Your mutation's complete.
Your mutation's complete.
Allies are in combat. Let's lend a hand.
Oh my god, the Origin overlay's still on. My Firefox is still open. That's why my FPS is bad. Quit Origin. Go. Burn it all down. Burn it.
I will follow your command.
Oh, he's got carriers and shit. Oh, snap. Well, we can't really lose anymore, right? He's cracked. He's cracked.
Your allies being attacked.
We lost.
Battle station is gonna fire. This is worse than I ever imagined.
Well. With that big white flash, it looks like it's what is it? I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be like, oh, you're awake. Caught you sneaking over the border, huh? Like, no. I'm gonna try. Let's try it again. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's do one more. Let's do one more with this one. I'm in a good mood. I want to get that dub. I want to get that dub. You get salty if someone disagrees with you? No, man. It's okay for people to have different opinions. That's literally what makes the world an interesting place, you know? We're not all just blobs. We're not all just shapeless blobs that are meant to be able to coalesce into one giant blob that has the same mind. If that were the case, then we'd all be giant blobs that just coalesce into each other and have one hive mind. But that's not the case, right? So that's not the case. If you can respectfully state your opinions without insulting other people, I've got no problems with you. I've got no problems with you. If you're delusional and think that Zerg is balanced, you know, I got no problems with you. I'm just gonna make fun of you because statistics and the eye test are all things that some people just very good at cognitive dissonance themselves on, you know? Past that. I mean, if you want to come into my stream and start being like, you know, we need to start harvesting our own hair to turn them into rope so that we can create an infinite supply of rope for the world and crash the rope market because you decided to short some company that makes rope and you're trying to create the ultimate stock market crash that you can make $10 million off of, I'm going to be like, you need to tone down the conspiracy theories in the chat or I might have to ban you, you know? I don't need to hear your weird deep state analysis about why if everybody made rope out of their hair and tried to sell them on the sidewalk,
Kate just wanted
all
to
the
say
rope
thanks for
companies
all
would
the
go out of
YouTube
business,
poop
right? Like that
content.
doesn't really make any sense.
Makes
you know
the
what
drive
I mean?
in the morning a lot more chill.
Thanks for the YouTube co-op stuff. Yo, thank you, Dayso. Thank you, man. This is gonna be a long episode because this loading screen is taking longer than Nathanias to lose the Terran versus Terran. Pretty impressive. Didn't mean to talk over you. Oh, it's an alert, bro. It's all good. Thank you for the 2-month sub. You're a based god. Also, hello, Star Wars guy, Cannibal Sheep McMurphy. I guess we can just do everything now. We just kick back and crack open a cold one because we're not going to be in this co-op game until we get to the kickoff of the game tonight. Tragically. But rope. Exactly. Other guy quit? It's possible. It's possible. Could I win on my own? Sure. But it's the Vermilion problem, which is another map that, to me, it's like vanilla ice cream. I would literally take anything else over it. Not that I'm going to quit or anything. Like I said, I'll eat it if it's the only thing there, but it's not like I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, vanilla ice cream, You know what I'm saying? Like, you might remember, oh, hey, I bought vanilla ice cream last night, and now I'm excited because I'm going to go eat it. That's different. That's different. But it's not like somebody wakes up and they're like, I'm going to go buy vanilla ice cream and eat some today. Like, I don't know. You really just couldn't think of any other type of flavor that you'd be more interested in? You really don't want cookies and cream? You really don't want, like, chocolate fudge or something with the little brownie chunks in them? Come on. How can you say no to the little fudge chunks in the ice cream? How can you say no to that? Who goes to the grocery store, looks at all the great, wonderful, different types of flavors of ice cream that are out in the world, and then says, you know what? I want the most boring one here. I want the one that says, I've never done anything other than missionary my whole entire life. If your kids are here, just, we're talking about church ventures to Africa. You've only been to one place that you've tried to build a church in. And for everybody else, yeah, you only bang in one position. So that's just not the best, right? You gotta have some variety in your life. And people who go out of their way to get vanilla ice cream are not those people to me. I don't know. You might be that person, but we don't vibrate on the same wavelength. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm from Earth 1, you're from Earth 2 with that shit. Like, don't catch me with that. Don't catch me with that. Don't catch me with that.
It appears the receding lava.
You know the reason why I lost that last game is because I tried to get Mecha Battle Carrier Lords, right, guys? And it takes 5 years to get those units out. Don't worry. I'm going to do it again this game. I'm going to do it again. It will take more than time to heal this planet's wounds. I actually have some other episodes of Coffee and Co-op I haven't uploaded. I think I have 1 or 2. I made that mistake. Screwed that up. You're rocking the new 3080. No, I'm rocking the 3090. Yeah, I picked up the RTX 3090. Thing's been fantastic. All the stuff that everybody was panicking about with like the power caps and stuff, turns out it wasn't actually that. The NVIDIA driver update fixed like 99% of the crashes people were having. Like I said, it's usually driver related stuff. Companies don't ship out millions and millions of dollars of stuff like that with that level of problem being in there just from being cheap. It's not like the guys selling $700 pieces of PCB are trying to, ruin their product over saving $5 on a MOS cap versus POS cap or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, it's been freaking sweet. It's been freaking sweet. If anything, though, I was like, man, I still can't get my FPS as high as I want. 4K 120 is hard to do. 4K 120 is hard to do. All right, well, let's just go straight to Spire. Right, let's go straight to Spire. We got the infestation pit coming in. We're gonna get Mecha Battle Carrier Lords. So the nice thing about Stetmann and the Statolites not breaking even from the lava is in these types of situations, it's actually going to be a lot easier for the workers who get buffed to pick up those. Yeah, look how much faster they're going to make their way back to my base. So if you were like Nate, Stetmann's ability, this would probably be good on this map. If you were like Nate, what's a Can you give me a reason to use this Stetmann prestige? Oh, they're heavy units. That's sad.
Anything for money.
A jolt of seismic activity rocks the surface of Viridia Prime. The lava won't be too
The
far
lava
behind.
won't be too far behind.
Whatever you need.
The lava surge is back, viewers. Let's watch as the low ground is engulfed in
Molten rock and fire. Sorry. I might bring out my heavy death metal music.
An attack is headed for
Pie a la mode, pie or something else baked? Me baked? Eh. I would say, ooh, you know, I've never really been a pie guy. I don't know why. I've never been crazy about pie. Like, if you're thinking like, Nate, you don't like apple pie? Are you not American? I'm like, actually, no, I like apple pie. I just, you know, I just wouldn't order pie. I just wouldn't get pie. Like, I just wouldn't get it.
There's a lot more excitement to come.
Does that make sense? Like, I would just never order pie anywhere. I love cake. If I want to buy something, oh my god, this guy literally just killed all my stuff with like 5 units, and my teammate is AFK. My teammate is not coming to help me, guys. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think we're actually about to just die. That is a shame.
Cover the battlefield.
Do you think this guy knows that if I die, the game ends for both of us? Do you think he knows that?
I'm sure the commanders know that.
This is what I get for trying to get NECA battle carrier lords.
You are all your command, Master Egon.
This is what I deserve. Got mecha battle carrier lords.
Whatever you need. Affirmative. Waiting.
Yeah, I just much prefer cake.
I am a simple man. I see a streamer with the brand new 3090 RTX graphics card by a sub.
Thank you,
Face
Cannibal
God.
Sheep. I appreciate that a lot, brother. Today's October 1st. Nathan has to pay rent today, so every single sub I'm gonna give an extra little bit of love for today, you know. Stay strong for another month until all of this BS is over. If it's ever over, you know. I guess my workers can still grab the xenon crystals, right?
Of course.
I suppose.
Getting word that the environmental stabilizer
Me, a mortal
is
does not
now
possess
at
such
25%,
knowledge.
which is still 3/4.
Hey Theoden, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I just love cake. You know, if I was gonna get a pie, I'll be honest with you. I'm the guy that if someone was like, Nate, I'm gonna get you a pie. What kind of pie do you want? You killed all my tech. It's like, Nate, what kind of pie would you like? 99.99999999999% of the time, I would tell you that the pie that I would want would be like a peanut butter pie. You know what I mean? Like one of those ice cream pies. You know, a chocolate pie, something like that. Like, I've had some good apple pie, but I'm such a texture person with food. Like, texture is just such a turn on or off for me. Like, if you gave me a slice of apple pie and the crust is thin in any way, I'm gonna be like, I'll probably only eat as much of the pie as I can have a bite, be half crust, half pie. Because apple pie, you know, the gooey appleness on the inside, to me, the biggest problem with that is it's too slimy of a texture. You know what I mean? You've got that really good warm apple gooiness. It's just too much. Oh my god, I'm just so dead now, right? This guy's about to just kill me. He's got 7 warp prisms full of units. Yeah. Let me guess, my teammate, non-existent. Just gonna assume this guy's... What is this guy even doing? Has this guy even done anything? What? I actually don't even know what's happening in this game. Do you think I could bait him over here? You think I could bait him to my teammate? Yeah, there we go. He didn't leave the game. He's just bad. He built a wall of supply bunkers in his main base and did nothing else the whole game. Yeah, look. This guy's just lucky that I got screwed by the RNG because the AI just came to my base every single time. Oh, somebody has enough energy to summon Zerglings to defend themselves, huh? Well, it's a shame we couldn't do that 15 seconds ago. I'm not bent out of shape over it. I don't care. Okay. Well, I managed to lose twice in the same episode of Coffee and Co-op, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's a sign that we're done. We're done with this episode. I did the best that I could, and I definitely don't take responsibility for the second game because I picked up a lot of those pieces, and I don't know what Mensk was doing the whole time, to be honest. I really don't. Yeah. So that's the only time you'll see me try to rush Mecha Battle Carrier Lords. As I said at the start of the episode, they're terrible because they're impossible to get. And they're very expensive. So naturally, even when I'm literally just trying to rush them, you can't really do anything. Yeah, but that's about it. They're difficult to get into, to be fair. Oh no, I don't think you get it. The entire point was that I was always going to try to just get straight to that. My build, like I had no intention of doing anything else, regardless of whether it was going to work or not. That's what being an experimenter and a scientist is fun about. You know, the fun thing about being a scientist is you're not upset when you lose. You learn something from failure, right? Everybody else just gets bent out of shape because no one cares about anything other than winning these days. But scientists, you don't have to win. You just have to gather data, learn, iterate, improve. That's the fun way to live life, at least for me. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Coffee and Co-op, though. Sorry I couldn't get you a dub or any tendies with the BC Lord dudes because, well, they suck. I'll see you guys for another episode tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. Perhaps.